recognize those cavernous eyes. I'll pulverize all those tiny lies. You wrap up in a tornado of everything I hate. You're the bottom of the plate. You've got spiders.
What's up, guys? Steven here, just giving you a little update. It's been a while since I posted. Been busy with school, work, family stuff. Just wanted to kind of show you what I've got going on for where I keep my comics for now. This is a little shelf that I put together over Christmas break. It holds a bunch of short boxes, a couple long boxes. I think I've got maybe 11 on there. And then some top loaders up here. And then I've also found that postal boxes work really well. So I put some speculative books up there just to keep them out of the collection, kind of. So yeah. Figured I'd just give you an update, and after this I'll show you a couple books. But for now you can see my little comic closet. Eventually it'll be a room, but for now this will do. Alright, thanks. Hey there, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show a couple books now that I've picked up recently, probably within the last couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And then I also got this little pop. I don't collect these, but my wife got me one. She said she chose between this or a Magneto, and there was like 6 or 7 Magnetos, and this was the only Vision, so I think she made the right call. Anyways, we'll start with Southern Bastards. Now this is my 3rd copy of #1, and then I've also got 1 through 10. I've got doubles of that. I really like it. The story's great, and there's also a lot of spec because of television through the FX show. Now we'll go to Young Terrorist. Now this is cover C, and it's a 1 in 10. And I really like Young Terrorist. If you haven't read this book yet, it's definitely in my top 5 of last year's, but they didn't put out enough issues. They were supposed to put out a 2nd issue last year, and they missed the ball. But if Black Mask gets their act together and they get rolling, I really think that that's another one that might shoot up in value. But it's also a good read, so you should just pick it up for that reason. And now we'll also go to another good read. This was Power Rangers Zero. It's got 3 stories in it. Picked it up at my local, and it ended up getting every single cover. This is the blue one, of course. Now there's 7 covers with an 8th one coming out. It's a Comic Pro. If your shop participates in that, they might have a cover. I don't know what the value is going to be. I know that the 1 in 100 and the 1 in 50 are definitely selling for a good price right now, but it's also a good story. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. And I also believe there's still talks of a movie, right, for next year or the year after. And I don't have the 1 in 100 yet in, but this is the 1 in 50. Perfect shape too. I mean, corners are sharp, not a dent. I haven't gone over it with a magnifying glass, but I'm happy with it. And I got it for a good price. Only spent $75 on that because I got it like 2 hours before it blew up on eBay. This is Deadpool 6. If you see it at your shop, make sure that you check the corners because a lot of these were pretty dinged up. And I've also read online that they were not in great shape in other areas as well. And my shop also had this for me. This, of course, is the Marvel 92 variant for All New X-Men 3. And I like X-Force, so pick that up. Speaking of Deadpool and Deadpool-related things, pick this up. I don't have the money, obviously. Well, I don't know, if I didn't buy so many moderns, I probably could go for better keys, but I don't have the money right now for a Wolverine 1 Campbell variant, but I did have the money to splurge on this, and I really like it. I'm not a big Campbell fan, but I've picked up a few lately. And then I also picked up this from my shop, Spider-Man Deadpool. I think this was a 1 in 25. It's pretty good shape. It's hard to get white covers because sometimes there's dirt, and then indents show so well on white. And then I picked up a Gwenpool special. Now I like this cover. It's pretty risque, but I think that's what Gwenpool is about, isn't she? She's kind of just a joke. I don't know how the ongoing is going to do, but I think maybe they might have been better off just leaving her as a joke and having her had that Howard the Duck books, and then she got this holiday special, and then they could have left it at that, but I don't know. I'll read the first issue and see if I like it, and if I do, I'll keep buying it, but right now I don't have my hopes up. Anyways, A-Force also debuted their next volume last week, so if you haven't seen this one, it's been all over, but it's the Hans variant for the first volume. It's a 1 in 25. Pretty high print run, but it's a really nice cover. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. And then with the latest A-Force book, she's got a villain now, Antimatter, who she debuted in A4 or Avengers 0, and this is the Art Adams 1 in 25 variant, which is a wraparound. It's got a really nice cover actually. On the other side's a pretty cool picture of Galactus, and then Singularity's on there, and then all those Marvel characters right now. This is the what is this? This is the A-Force Straight Outta Compton or Straight Outta Comics Marvel hip hop variant. So can't go wrong with Adam Hughes, especially at cover price. There's going to be a lot of these too, but I do like the cover. And then the last one I'll show is just a 1 in 25 for A-Force. This is a Campbell. I'm sure there's a billion of these around too, so I don't expect the value to hold, but it's not a bad image. Like I said, I'm not that big of a Campbell fan, but I do like A-Force, so I guess I'm buying it for the A-Force. Alright, I appreciate your guys' time. Thanks for checking out my video. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll get back to you. Thank you.